Welcome everybody. Good evening. So on Wednesday night this week, my darling wife had a birthday party, which she hosted as a musical event, because she's a musician and a performer, and she is exceptionally good. Obviously I'd say that, but it's true. And it was a wonderful, wonderful evening. And what I found was we kind of had part of the pub that we often go to on a Sunday night, and I sat myself on the kind of between the pub and the main bit of the pub, and I kept looking out the window, waiting for people to arrive, and as they come in I'd sort of wave from a distance so they could see me. They'd come in, and after a bit of doing this I thought, why don't I just go and sit in the main section with my wife and a few other people. And I thought, no, I kept feeling drawn to sit between the two so I could keep an eye out on the door. And so as people came through, I'd wave, and as they came round, I'd get up, welcome them, give them a hug, and then show them the way in. Now, the fact is, they would have worked their way in. It's not that difficult, but I realised I experienced real fulfilment, a real sense of purpose by welcoming people, showing them the way in, and making them feel welcome. And yeah, there was people that we'd not seen for quite a while, who I was also aware may not have known anybody else in that room, quite potentially. And I really got my desire to have people feel welcome in my presence, but also in a space. You know, and it made me think back to, I especially remember as a child, I'd maybe be taken to a birthday party, and we'd open the door. It may have been a house, but I do remember several occasions, maybe like, you know, the community, local little hall, and there'd just be loads and loads of kids screaming, playing around, and I'd be like, oh no, don't know if I want to go in. Do I know anybody? Do I not? Can I see anybody I recognise? But they're all doing things, and I would feel not that welcome. And so I suppose because I've often, and also at school, I never really felt like I fitted in. I just didn't. I've always been different. I've always been like a magical, little, delightful Peter Pan type. Quite joyful and happy. A lot of people did not like that at all. So I've often found it difficult, which is I think now why I really go out my way to make people feel welcome. And also I've learned how to make myself feel welcome. I always remember a friend in London, Sean, and I had a few friends that were really, really confident. And Sean, we'd go out to a bar and he'd walk in there, he'd just start talking to everybody. The barman, people at the bar, people hanging out. It was quite remarkable. And this is what he said to me. He said, in his head, he has already created that when he walks into a space, that it's his space to be in. He owns a space, and that anybody in there, in his head, he's created, they're already his friend. So when he walk up to complete strangers, I go, hey buddy, how you doing? Like he already knows them. They go, oh yeah, I'm good. They'd automatically gel because he was creating this vibe of we're mates already and being really friendly. The people that he talked to would just naturally feel that connection, and probably couldn't quite get why they felt like they knew him when they didn't, but that's how it worked. And I use that, and I think it's really, really, really cool. Little kind of mind Jedi trick that makes you kind of, and I used to start doing that, I'd go in a bar or a club and just, this is my home, welcome myself in my mind, and makes it really comfortable just to talk to people. And you know, I thought I'd share it because also with events and parties kind of coming up and stuff like that, sometimes it can feel awkward when you don't know somebody or you don't know people in a place. But making yourself feel welcome first, and then other people relax around you because you're feeling comfortable and welcome as well. So yeah, that's my little reflection. Welcome. I welcome myself onto Facebook Live, and whoever sees this, but I own this space. I choose to share myself, whatever it might be that day, that I hope is also going to be of some value to people, because that's important to me. So yeah, that's my little sort of share on welcome and welcoming myself as I truly am to you. Have a lovely weekend. We are off to Frome, not Rome, Frome on Sunday. Lovely friends have invited us to go and stay for a few days. I had never heard of Frome until I was asked to come to Frome. But the funny thing was the amount of people I said, oh yeah, we're going away for a few days to Frome, and they go, oh yeah, beautiful place, you'll love it. And it's like, how do all these people know this place? And probably most of you on here are saying, well, I know it. Anyway, it's in Somerset. It looks like a beautiful ye old English town in Somerset, not a million miles away. What am I saying, million miles? Not that far. Silly expression, isn't it? A million miles away. It means round the corner from Glastonbury and Wells, Shepton Mallet apparently, and all that. So that's me, and I'm really looking forward to a few days. We're just going to totally unwind and really relax. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will share again soon. Bye for now. You're welcome.